Black Light. This is what made me who I am today. The experiences I had in Detroit, West Side, Old Finkel and Wildermere, all over in that area. Linwood, 12th, 14th, Davidson, uh, Glendale, uh, Dexter, Livernois, Wyoming, Greenfield, Grand River, 7 Mile, 8 Mile, Ferndale. All of that was my stomping grounds. Highland Park, uh, Puritan, Log Cabin, Jocelyn, uh, Parkside, Maryland, Fairfield. All that was populated with Joy Road, Woodward, Palmer Park. All that was populated by Caucasians, the majority of whom was Jews. The Palmer Park police, I forgot the precinct, on 7 Mile at the Palmer Park. My old man used to play golf at the over there in Palmer Woods and Palmer Park. State Fair used to be on Woodward. State Fair not too far from 7 Mile and 8 Mile, between 8 Mile and 7 Mile. We used to have fights with the white boys at the State Fair. Schools I went to at the time was called Custer. Post Junior High, Mumford was the last school that we was in. And all three of those schools we fought white boys. White boys had motorcycle gangs, but they were grown men. They called themselves the Highwaymen. They tried to block our entrance in the Mumford school. At Post, they was burning crosses. White boys was burning crosses right across the street from Post Junior High, where a black couple was the first family to move right across the street on Green Line, off Finkel, between Puritan and Finkel, and Expressway, and they burned crosses. I overheard one of the white boys talking to his partner about it in the lunch line. We was at lunchtime. We was in line. I was the only brother in that class, and I heard him talking about it. It was about him and about 5 more white boys. He was expressing this too. So I took him. I waited till he was in my class. The rest of them wasn't in my class. So I watched him, talk about it during lunch. I sat close to him so I could hear everything he said. I didn't know that his father was a detective. But anyway, I waited, got him by himself, and pushed him up in the locker, and told him I was going to. I didn't hit him. I just grabbed him by the collar, like this, and pushed him up in the locker, and said, I don't inform my, See, I had a gang, that didn't go to school. They didn't go to school. But they would come up to the school and walk me home. And I told them that his ass was grass, you know? So I didn't know his old man was a cop. So I was in class and the counselor called me down, they put me in the counselor's office with the cop. And the white cop tried to get me to say I threatened him. And he had a rubber hose. Then he smashed it on the table, say, I'm gonna beat your ass with this rubber hose. Then he grabbed a phone book and rolled it up. And I told the cop, I said my father was a very influential black man in our community. And he has connections to people in high places. And if you hear me with that book, I'm going to tell him about police brutality. But he didn't never break me. And so I told my boys, though, what the deal was. And that set off a riot at the school. This is documented in Detroit News and Free Press at Post Junior High. The whole school got in it, all those that was black. And that war, or that battle between us and them, lasted all the way up to Mumford. But we just wasn't fighting at the school, we was fighting on the outside of the school. Black Light. Stay tuned.